Hi boys and girls, now that we've learned a little bit about Romero Britto, let's get into our pumpkin drawings. So we're going to be inspired by his beautiful, colorful patterned art, and we're going to be making some fall inspired art with using a pumpkin. So you will need a pencil, an eraser, and possibly if you make a mistake, and you will need one of your white 9x12 papers. First thing that we're going to do is we are going to turn our paper so it is horizontal. That means we are going sideways because we want our pumpkin to be quite large and sort of in the center here. So to begin, you are going to leave a little bit of space, so maybe about an inch or two from the top, and in the center I am going to draw one big oval. Now, if yours doesn't look exactly like mine, it is okay because pumpkins come in lots of different shapes and sizes. So if it's a little rounder, that's okay. If it's a little skinnier, that's okay. The one thing that is not okay is if it's that tiny. If it's like a little tiny circle in the center, you need to make it big. So an inch or so from the top, a couple inches from the bottom, nice and big. So if it's not as big as your hand when you put it on there, either turn your paper over or use that handy dandy eraser to get the size right. You don't want to continue until you have that first oval the right size. Then after that, we're going to make the other sections of the pumpkin. So starting at the top of my oval, I am going to make sort of like a letter C. It's going to come around and come up under to the bottom. And then I'm going to repeat that only backwards on this side. So I'm going to come from the top, come around to the bottom. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to start, see how I have this crescent shape here? I'm going to start sort of near the top of that one and make another one there, and then another one there. And that kind of makes those segment pieces of a pumpkin. If you have a pumpkin at home to look at, take a look at how it's shaped like that. So there's our lines for the pumpkin. Then we're going to do a stem at the top, and you can do kind of a curved line and then another curved line, and then connect it at the top with a little circle. Then from there, we are going to make a background. So you're going to randomly place some lines. You're going to start from the edge of your pumpkin, and you're just going to make a straight line out to the edge of your paper. Then you're going to come to the side, do the same there, same there, same there, and around until you go all the way around the pumpkin. Ta-da! Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to stop here with my pencil drawing, and we are going to be creating some patterns in there. So we know that Romero Britto was very famous for all of the patterns. So in the sections here, you need to come up with a few different patterns. And how you do that is really up to you. It can be a polka dot pattern, and you can reuse the same patterns. The only thing I don't want you to do is put them right next to each other. So if I did polka dots here, I cannot do polka dots here or here or here or here or here. But I could do polka dots over here. Now if you're thinking, oh gosh, I can't think of any other patterns to do, look back at that video about Romero Britto. Take a look at some of his artwork. I will also put a sheet that has several different kinds of patterns just for ideas. They can be geometric patterns, they could be free-form patterns with sort of organic shapes. Maybe one of my sections might have zigzags in it. You definitely want to keep these patterns large and very simple. So if I did zigzags there, I could do a zigzag here or here or here, anywhere but where that part is touching. So I'm going to go ahead and do another zigzag underneath here, and so on. So you're going to fill in your sections here with all of these different kinds of shapes and patterns, sorry, not shapes, patterns. Well, some of them are shapes. I guess circles are shapes, right? Okay, so you can leave a few blank, but you cannot just stop here. So I only did 4 sections. I need to do the majority of my sections with some type of pattern. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will come back and show you how it looks when it's done. All right, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna leave this one blank, and this one blank. And then of course the stem I'm gonna just leave undone as well. So I filled in all of my other sections with some simple patterns and designs. I could probably fill in a little more of the flowers here. So now I am going to stop here and set my pencil down. I am not coloring, I am not outlining. We will continue this next time. Make sure you keep this somewhere safe, and we are going to be using our Sharpies next week to outline all of our patterns. So we're gonna take this nice and slow. So I do not want you to work ahead, and I hope your pictures are wonderful, and I can't wait to see them. Have a good week, friends. Bye.